안녕하세요, 여러분. So today we're finally going back to Red Horse. Whoa, I almost tripped over all my stuff here. Yeah, so going back to Red Horse. I actually just came back here real quick, but just before I'm gonna leave to grab all the measurements, and I'm glad I did because I found out that the line, my original fuel lines, I thought 10 feet was gonna be all right because 10 feet is kind of a lot. But then when I even when I kind of like measured it with my feet, it was way too short. So I just asked them, can you give me 2 sets of 20s? So I know for a fact it'll go all the way down because we also need to calculate it going up. So you're going to lose a little bit of, you need to add more feet for that. And and also too, while we're at it, we're also going to, with all the extra materials, we're going to try to do, like I said, my fuel regulator. I just gave him like a ballpark of fittings that I kind of need, like obviously going off the references I have, but I want to not use like some of the other ones I had, like that one was like a 25 degree or something like that. It's like way too, you guys already know from the other videos. So we're going to take care of that today. And if we can take care of that today, that means we can start the car today. And if we can start the car today, we also can find out if it has oil pressure. And that's good, because then I can finally put that to rest. We can finally put the front end together and then put coolant in it and finally like start like actually cycling it, making sure the motor goes through a heat cycle. And then after that, pretty much we start doing all the little stuff. I am not excited to put this thing together, I'm going to be honest with you. But that's like literally, honestly, after the car's heat cycle, the only thing that's stopping it from running is like brakes, clutch, and the throttle cable. That's it. That's the only thing that'll stop it from moving in its own power. Wow. Oh, dude. And yeah, I gotta finish putting those coilovers on, so it's gonna suck. Yeah, that video, so I've been like knocking out YouTube videos like the last 2 days. I've been really proud of myself on it. I've been really kind of like just throwing edits together. I'm liking the video style I'm doing. It's very simple, nothing crazy, nothing flashy like my shorts that you guys seen before. But you know what? What I really like about it is that if I feel like I'm me in it, where I yap a lot, I go through a lot of my thoughts, and that's what I do in real life. And if you guys know me really, you guys know I talk a lot. And for me, like, every time I make these shorts, and because of obviously how short the videos, I always felt like, I'm like, man, there is personality in it, but not all of it. So I've been really liking it. So it's more of a, it's not as the most like edit, like, crazy visual thing, it's just more of just like, honestly, it's the kind of videos you kind of just put in the background kind of vibe, but I don't mind that though. I like it. I've been like I said, I've been very happy about it. And it's obviously, once you start doing something, you build consistency. And I know in the future, I'll build something. I'm also too, like, I'm in my limitations as well with editing in my phone. So, which is not a bad thing. Which is honestly not a bad thing. Sometimes, just like with Porsches, less is more. So, but yeah, other than that, no. I mean, if you guys are watching this video in chronological order, by the time you're already all used to me yapping anyways. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited. So we get to start this bad boy. Yay! Oh, we can finally put the front end together. I'm so excited. And then figure out all like the loose connections and stuff. And oh, dude, I'm super excited. All right. Enough yapping. Let's go to Red Horse. Oh my God, please! Oh my God, you're right there! Alright guys, we finally made it to Red Horse. So, I totally forgot I have like this phone stand thing, and it actually makes it a lot easier to film, because then you don't have that weird awkwardness with your phone. So, but here's Red Horse. This is like, I think my 3rd time coming here. I have my microphone on this time because I haven't edited the other videos just yet. Gotta ring the doorbell, but I know last couple of times the audio is probably not that good. I haven't edited those videos yet, so we'll see. Hello, it's Cho. I know Kevin. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, no, this time I have the microphone on. Actually, a lot quieter today. So today's Friday, so I try to catch. Do you guys open on Saturdays as well, or? Okay, cool. I caught you guys at a good time. So, but yeah, no, it was great. Like this time, it's it's a large factory, so warehouse. I mean, so you already know like it's really loud. And every time I came here for the last couple of times, and they were really awesome, I just haven't had a chance to actually like. I really need to, like, you know how like people who like books, they stay in libraries for hours and hours? This is like my books because there's so many new products here that I've never seen before, or I've never even had a chance to use, or probably would never use just because it's not really relevant. But yeah, no. Oh, if you guys didn't know what the Red Horse stands for, if you guys haven't, this is the first time you guys are watching this video, Red Horse, the reason why the name exists is because when the previous owner had it, the one I believe the founding owner, he pretty much had like, it was a based on a real horse, a real racing horse. So, and they just kind of kept the name, which honestly it really worked out because my favorite color is red. And obviously I'm wearing that hat today, so hello. I know I told Kevin about some stuff, so I'm just waiting on.
All right, yeah, he just heard that you're here.
Cool. But yeah, no, and then this time, I actually asked Kevin if he could just have the products all laid out. Hey, it's my boy! So I have them laid out this time, so I will make it, because then I can actually use the tools and stuff like that, right? So, and then, look, there's that table they were using earlier. I think they just came back from doing some kind of like seminar. I know they were like a couple weekends ago, they were doing some other stuff as well, right? If you guys didn't know, this is the guy who runs their social media. Oh shoot, let's go. You guys are the best. No, thank you. No, if you see Kevin, can you tell him I appreciate it? All right, cool.
We were gonna ask you if you wanted a little refresher on the assembly process.
Yes. If you guys are okay with that, actually, yeah. Because then there might be some people who have never done that. Okay, one more refresher course just in case, because I don't want to mess up anything. And the thing is that like I always try to double up this time every time I do stuff. And oh yeah, how's the event last weekend?
It was great.
It was good.
It was great.
Good.
We stayed out there until like 11:30 at night, and then we came home. It got rained on.
Oh.
Other than that, like it was like coming up to the last couple races, and they were gonna like they have an ordinance for noise anyways.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was around that time where it was gonna end anyways, but
what they're talking about. So you know how last time when I was at the Fitment Showcase, they were at Route 66. I mean not Great Lakes Dragway for a drag event, which is so funny because we didn't get rained out. Yeah, but it was super hot. Like I think I'm still a little bit sunburned. Right, it was super hot, dude. Oh no, but no, guys, look, this is like all the stuff. Oh my god, and that's the best part. Like, you got honestly, I genuinely was like, oh, okay, cool. I think I got everything I need.
Yeah.
But then I found I try to reuse my old stuff because they're already all ANs and stuff like that, right? But I realized I know the Charger's longer than the S chassis, but it was way too long. So I'm just like, damn, dude, so I couldn't reuse it. Hey, it's the man himself over there. Dude, good. I actually saw a video of them going. Like, were you guys doing like a seminar not that long ago?
Just yesterday, we went to
Okay.
We did 2 rounds of 25 people or so.
Yeah. No,
It was good.
dude. They literally had tables out. I'll show you in the video. And then they had. Oh no! There goes his phone. No, guys, they were like doing. That's a nice thing too. Like about Red Horse is that they try to like educate people, right? And doing the seminars and stuff like that, right? But no, dude, seriously, like. It's really cool you guys doing it one more time. And then actually it's better now because I actually have my microphone. The last couple of times I didn't come here with my microphone, so I was like, I already know the audio is gonna be like super loud and everything, right? And if you guys don't know, like the reason why they have these big fans because it is super hot. If you guys worked in any kind of warehouse or anything like that, it is so hot in here. But no, dude, this is gonna be awesome. All right, he's doing a quick test sample, guys. One more time. He's showing me you can do it sideways.
Yeah, this is just a lock in. Sometimes it could be a pain in the butt to slip this in depending on diameter. Obviously, we did this one, but bite it in the side of the vise and then just start. You give it a twist and push.
Oh, see, this was how I was told. You always push it in.
Yeah, and then you get a visual. I could see there's a little bit of a gap right there.
Yeah.
You just put it back in there.
I was wondering why the side has like a weird.
Yeah, you get it sideways, and then again, remember you're taking a look to make sure you look inside there that there's no bristles, there's nothing sticking out. But just know that number 6, because we've got variances sometimes, and like we get the hose from our supplier, but we cut these fittings around a certain dimension that the hose is supposed to be. So if it grows even by a half a millimeter, it makes it a little harder sometimes to slip it inside there. But yeah, the biggest thing is just.
Dude, that is so cool that you could do it. So you could do it sideways, upwards.
You could spin this thing. I mean, you could put this in like that.
Wow. See, I always learn something new here every day.
Then we could thread it in like this if you wanted. Put the assembly tool on there. But if this was a 20-foot assembly, imagine this fucking thing
just going around.
You can't, but for something like this, you could do it, hit it like that.
I like that. That's a top tip. That's a top tip there.
Yeah, you can do it a couple different ways. But the biggest thing I'm going to show you is slipping that hose in.
Yeah.
Like the 8 goes together nice, but the 6, if it's fighting you.
Yeah.
Like I showed you, put that in sideways. bite that down, and then you got, you know, it's gonna be this is on wheels, but if you got this on a bench top, you push and twist.
Dude,
Right, she'll slip in there.
that is
And then,
awesome.
Yeah, right, just like we do with the assembly loop.
Dude, that is.
Make a little bit of, make sure that's sticking up just a little bit, right?
No, oh, by the way, that made a huge difference, by the way. When I turn it now,
You can see it.
yeah, like it turns a lot more freely,
Yeah.
right? Because, oh yeah, we fixed our oil pressure issue.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
it has oil pressure, but I was trying to start the car, and that's the reason why I'm here. I realized my old lines are too short. So,
Yeah.
so that's the
and then
reason why.
remember when you bite this?
Yes.
You're leaving that little bit of a gap so you can see
Yes,
the corner,
yes.
and it helps you line it up. But I'm taking off here.
No, you're good, you're good. I appreciate it,
Yeah, I wanted to
appreciate
say
it.
hi while you stop by.
No, of course, dude,
Man.
dude, literally always take a crash course, right, just in case, right? I always tend to forget, right? But no, dude, they hooked us up right here.
Got
Oh,
some
dude, that's
shears in
awesome.
there? Yeah,
Thank you.
there's shears underneath.
Oh yeah, I get cutting tools. I don't have to bring out the death blade. All right, cool. Thank you guys so much, bro. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys. Dude, literally Kevin and the whole team here are so nice, man. Like, dude, this is like, you guys don't understand, like, this is awesome. The fact that they have everything ready for me to get picked up, I could just come here, and then dude, I'm just excited. Oh, I also found out that my boy, he's actually gonna be at the Clean Culture event this weekend. So I'm still debating on going or not, just because like I said, I want to put a lot of time to the Charger, but I am always a sucker for drift cars, and I always like to see the Illinois drift scene as much as I can, and always seeing new drivers out there. So I'm most likely gonna go, just because it's Route 66 and you never know what's gonna happen. But like I said, you never know. But other than that, dude, I'm excited. And the shears, where's the, oops. Hold on, I think this is it. Oh my God, dude. Look at this. I keep dropping these on the floor. Okay, all right, so I actually messed with this a little bit, and wow, dude. Oh my God. Made my very first line. I'm a little off for here. Sometimes you like to have it lined up, like that's what Kevin was telling me. But dude, this is awesome. So now, since I made the 30 here, which is that's what that's based for. So we're gonna do this, go all the way down, and then figure out exactly how far we're gonna need to be, and then that'll give us kind of like a good spot to make the line. So we'll make this line first because this is gonna be the easiest. Honestly, where do I even start? Like, cause like the fuel side, the back of the fuel side too is not even like really bolted down either. So I think for now we'll make this line a permanent line, and then I'll find a final adjustment later. So I just want to get the car running. So all right, let's do that. All right, cool. All right, actually, before I take the main line out, which I believe is technically the feed line, I'm actually gonna mount the fuel regulator. And thank you for self tappers. I love self tappers. Seriously, they make anything super easy. So I think right around here is like kind of good actually. Let me get a little higher. Perfect. Now let me do the same thing. Oh no, can I not reach it? Probably could, right? Oof, probably not. With the of course I always drop it. I don't think I'm gonna that. This gun with that in the way. It's a really awkward fit, but self tappers, right? Ooh, maybe if I use a small one. Yeah, and then I just use an extension. What is this, an 8? Give me the extension. I don't think this mattered that much. No, I need to take that off. Ugh, fine. All right, what's probably not a 10? It's probably a 12. Gee, it's probably a 12. I was right. Probably a 12. I don't know where my 12 went. Maybe it's a 13? Oh, it's a 12 for sure. So the 12's got to be here somewhere. I found my 10mm wrench. Oh, here it is. Here's my 12. I am gonna accidentally kick this cooler, so I need to put it down there. Oh, it's actually an 11, actually. So, yep, pull this way. Yeah, it's an 11. Ugh, it's so annoying. God, where's my 11? 10. I know it's here somewhere. Here's the 11. What the heck? Then it's a 12 then. What the freak? Oh, it's like, it's not really a 10. It's not really a 12 or 11 or 12. Ugh, God, so unnecessarily annoying. How many times do I need to run back and forth, huh? How many times? Ugh, that was annoying. Okay, got that out. Just gotta drill this one in, and then I actually have to take it back out anyways because I need to relocate this fitting to the other side. Oh my lord, dude. I am getting tested once again. Come on. All right. Ugh, perfect. Nice. All right, gotta take you out now. Thankfully, this comes off pretty easy. Seal looks pretty good. Now we just gotta relocate this side, which we could use our fancy, brand new AN adjustable wrench. When you have proper tools. Hold on. I don't like how it's positioned. There you go. Bingo, bingo. Now we get the. Now all we just gotta do is flip it. That'll make things so much easier. And actually, while we're at it, we could probably do this line too. So then we just gotta. Then things be a lot easier. Dude, this thing is awesome. Where's the? Oh, nice and tight. And we close off this side. My adjustable. And since this is a AND Allen key, I'm gonna not make it too tight. Cool. Nice. All right, now, yeah, so since this is already ready to go, we just gotta screw it in, and then we could just zap it. Oh my god, the way I was about to lose that screw just now. Okay. And then like how the screw felt. The screw felt a little bit off. I'll try this one. This one will tighten up better. Realistically, those self-tappers won't last that long. I actually generally need to put like a bolt and nut in there. But for now, we won't worry about it. So next, I'm gonna disconnect this because I don't think this is gonna reach, right? Unless it does. Nope, it's not gonna reach. I'm gonna use different vacuum lines. Oh, nice. Dude, look how much better this is already. So much better. So this is like I would like to say this is temporary just because it's just self-tappers holding this thing, but we'll see. I honestly genuinely have to put some bolt and a nylon nut in the back of this because this car is going to vibrate so much that it's going to come apart, and then God forbid we have a problem. That's how far I'll go. Okay, I'm going to stop touching it. All right, now next, this issue. Oh dude, we need to shorten this. So thankfully I got extras, but I am a little worried because I think there's still fuel there in that fuel rail. So I am mentally ready to, yeah, see, I already have a rag down here too, so there shouldn't. Oh, never mind, it's all gone. Huh. Okay, so I know that this is too long, and actually if I look right here, I do technically have a shorter line already pre-made. Will this fit? Will this fit better, actually? Lord, this might actually work. I might have to move the fuel rail over just a bit just because to make it more convenient, but this actually might work, which is funny because this is actually meant for the back of the fuel. Okay, so I need to lock this baby here. And then, what is this? I think I have a standard wrench, or an 18? 19. Okay, cool. Now, will this will definitely fit, but is it already close? Dude, oh my god, it might actually legit, if it was a 90, oh, that would've been perfect. I might have to change this to a 90, actually, it actually might work. Just off by a little bit. Yeah, I need to move it, like, really close, actually. All right, hold on. This is fine because I'd rather reuse old lines than having to make new ones. Ugh! Ow! That's just the only annoying part. Like, if you want to relocate this, like, you need to take this top part out. Just fine. I mean, who's really relocating a fuel regulator, really? If you're relocating fuel regulators, that's a building issue. Okay. Alright, so now, try to get this. So, realistically, it feels like it wants to be, like, right. Oh my god. Whew. Alright, fuel regulator in. There you go. Will this be an issue in the future? I don't know. I think the one thing I want to test to see if it's, you know, can we disconnect it and connect at the same time? Because I like where it sits. It sits pretty good. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm even trying to mess with it. Just close it up. We're fine. That'll be a future Mies problem. And then this one. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. Oof. Yeah. Will that be an issue? I have no idea. Hold on. Nice. That's a lot better, I think. Hopefully, no fuel ruptures. That'd be great. All right, cool. So regulator is pretty much done. Nice. We didn't have to cut up pieces. Beautiful. And then now all we just gotta do is just make lines going up and down. That's easy. So, do I have any spare vacuum lines though? Cause this vacuum line. Oh, but I do have a spare down there that has got a connector on it. I'll do one more tug. If I look back here, there should be a vacuum line. Yes, sir. And then actually this one should be long enough. That is long enough. Nice. Fantastic. Okay, all I had to do was just break that zip tie, pop this line out, and then this one should just slip right in. We got the one in here, and zoop. I'll just put some zip ties so it can actually like properly have that seated, but dude, that is, yeah, oh yeah. I do need a zip tie though, to that tight, but dude, that is awesome. Nice. cool. Okay, cool. This side is done. So now we could just do the bottom down and the back. This one, grab all my tools, pop this line out, roll it out. So I think what I'm gonna do, cool, pop this guy all the way down. Damn, there's so much mess here. This is such a mess. All this doesn't even supposed to be belong here. This is the fuel stuff. This actually is supposed to be belong on the inside. He actually supposed to be in the back of the car, actually. That's what I'm gonna do in a minute. Wow, we'll be starting this car very soon. Now, where is my brand new stuff I made? It's gotta be somewhere here. What the heck? Ah, there it is. I was like, for a second there, I was like, where all is this brand new line I made? Where did it all go? All right, now, what I'm gonna do is put you down here. Get you, bad boy, slithering over here. All right, come up all the way up here. This bad boy could just go all the way down. Hold that later. One clamp right it. And that's nice too, because the matches with like the black rail. Ooh, beautiful. And then I could just probably do that. And we'll give a little bit of a slack because the radiator hose actually is down there. Now, this part is going to be a little tricky. And because I don't know exactly how, realistically, I'm not going to cut any lines until I make both of them. So we have an idea where everything's at, because then I don't want to do this twice. That's the one thing I'm trying to avoid. All right, for now, all I'm just going to do is just put the fuel pump right here. Spot, it's not too high, not too low. Just going to use a self-tapper to create a guide. Then I will change it up. Ooh, that is not where I want to be. Ooh. Okay, new plan. Use an actual drill bit. Okay, yeah, this is probably a better idea. Instead of just using self-tappers. Ooh, yeah, but let's not bend my drill bit. This is an awkward position. All right, now we got an extension. All right, I guess. It's like gonna push me in an awkward spot, but I guess. All right, cool. First one down. Ah, yes, don't you just love it when you can just screw stuff together? People be making brackets, making 3D printing some fancy stuff. What I do? I just tell him, hey, can I just drill it? Send it. Drill it and send it. That's the way to go. Okay, next, this side. And then... It is so hot. You guys don't understand how hot it is in here. Or maybe some of you guys do, but it's hot. I'm sweating like crazy, dude. Alright, one more. Wow, I'm actually even doing all 4. Usually I just do 1. No, I was like, you know what, if I'm just gonna do it, I really thought I just broke my drill bit there. I must have hit something in this. That's like probably like the middle of the subframe or something. I don't know. Alright. That is not going anywhere. I don't have the bracket for this one, so I have to go get it later. But alright, so from my memory, I believe this is feed and this is return. So I just gotta remember that. Okay, cool. Alright. Now, out of curiosity. Are you kidding me? Oh, did it rip it? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, dude, I literally caught my my thing got caught. My whole suit almost ripped it. So I wonder if I could get away with this. Maybe? Hold on, what if it's like... Ah, if it was only a little closer. I was so close. See? Like, if it was like... Actually, hold on. Oh, it's so much better. A nice little bevy. So I wonder, what if I could just use straights without fix it? Worst case scenario, I could do an extension. Like, I have one right here. So, it's not preferable, but if I could not have to make new lines, that would be ideal. Like I said, I'm not a perfect builder, but just got, it's like, you know, it's got its own benefits and disbenefits at the same time. So, all right, so now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see if I could do the push method with this barb one. Ooh, that is not, she is not having that. The barb one's the only one that I really don't like. That is actually annoying. Yeah, I was afraid of that this was gonna happen. That's why I like the standard new lines now instead of these barb one style, because it does this. It separates. What can I do? I'm curious. Would these work with each other? Oh no, these are totally different too, so it doesn't matter. Do I create a whole new line or do I just say screw it? You know what? I'll just make a whole new. It just sounds like more trouble than it's worth, really. I'm gonna sit here all day just worrying about the barbs. Don't want to deal with that, honestly. Yeah. I'd rather make new lines than having to deal with that. Yep, I'm good. Don't want to do that. Alright, next. So, I'm just going to cut off is pretty much the length of what this is. I'll probably cut a little bit longer just for safety. Okay, so I'll take a bet. I'll cut right here. Yep, it's right here. Okay, and then I already know this is 20 feet, so I know I don't need all of it. Alright, now, and then watch how easy it's going to be if I could just, yep, easy, just like that. And I'm probably already in there. Yep, I'm already touching. Cool. next, I could just do this. Actually, I could just put the barb in here. Right. And then just pretty much just screw it on. Oh, and then I wonder if I could just use this. Hypothetically, right? I could just use this tool too. Oh, no, it won't grab properly. So, okay, and there you go. And then, shoo. Dude, honestly, using like nice fittings and nice lines makes a huge difference, and the proper tools. Like, look how convenient I'm making this thing. And honestly, like Kevin told me that you know, you want a vise on the table, but realistically, like I generally don't need, I definitely need to grab the vise, but it's not doing too much where I'm like, oh, like I can't just hold on to it and just move it. Dude, this is nice because it's very mobile friendly. Very close now, so one more nice turn right around there. So you always want to leave a little bit of a gap, and this time I actually have it lined up. Cool, and then this one is all done. Nice. Now, next one. Okay. I swear I pulled the other straight one out here. Did I not? Oh, here it is. Cool. Dude, this is so easy. Honestly. This makes AN actually kind of fun to use. All the trauma I had from forever ago. Oh, dude. And I will use like different brands too, because I'm using Red Horses, all their fittings, so I know all of them match pretty well and they fit really nice. But with all the aftermarket I've used before, sometimes some of the fittings don't work together, and it's just so annoying, you know? It's one of those things too, like where if you stick with one brand, I know a lot of people when it comes to ANs, naturally they all stick with a specific brand. You stick one brand because like, what's the whole point using so many different ones? But usually people do it out of budget reasons. So this is the one I cut, and even the one I cut, oh yeah, dude, she's just, come on. All right. I just want to triple make sure. Yep, nice and seated. Open it up a little bit. Get it in there. Wow, professionally made. I love this, like this toe hitch vise. It's actually really nice. It's heavy enough, and it's got some leverage where I could like move it around. Okay, that right there. That's pretty much perfect. Okay, next we just grab this bad boy, and then just Kevin threw some lube in here, but I'm just gonna send it. Oh, actually no, I lied. Oh no, this is for fuel. I don't want to mix oil with fuel. And then just spin away. Dude, this is so crazy how easy. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, getting close now. Maybe one more. That's perfect. Cool. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we just made, this is technically my first complete line. Wow, that is awesome. Dude, look at that. Beautiful. And then that's why usually the test I used to do, I'll pull on it, and if I could like break it apart, then I know I did it wrong. It happened to me a few times when I did it, and then it'll pop out. But no, these are great. So let's throw it on. All right, now I could just probably just zap it on here. Perfect. Actually, I made it pretty long actually. But that's fine. This thing's always, I could turn it like this, so it actually works out. Like I said, I'd rather make it slightly larger and smaller, because then that would suck. Okay, so now I'm just gonna tighten these guys up real quick. Just kind of nice little, like a nice little snug to it. And then I need to tighten the bottom here. Kind of crazy I actually have proper line, proper wrench. Oh, there you go. Okay, now those are all tight. Next, I can actually do the feed line now, which is coming up. So I could make it longer, but just like there's like this hump that's kind of a so. Oh yeah. All right, next. How am I gonna get up there? No specific fuel line hose. Question. I could probably go there. Will that clear it? Oh wait, is that? Hold on. Go here. Go over here. Here. Did I go in here? Oh, we can't even see. I'm blind as a bat. Oh, is there no way? Oh, that's blocked off. That is not off. Wait, hold on. What is that? Okay. This is like a whole thing to get this thing in here.
It is not as simple as I thought it was gonna be.
I don't like the way they set up right now. Oof. To a curve like this? Oh, are you insane?
No, this is not. Yeah, I don't like. Okay.
All right, we have a little bit of it. All right, so let me take you guys down here real quick. So my issue is what I'm having is that it's a very, very awkward spot up here. So let me actually down so you guys can actually see me. Okay, hopefully you guys can see me. Anyways, so here's my issue. My issue is that there's no, this subframe, there's no direct connection going up. So it looks like what I need to do is, I'm assuming this is where the seat is, and then I think this hole right here, I think somewhere there's I need to make a hole so I could like route it properly up here. So this is, I believe this is where the seat is. This is probably where like the firewall / back of the seat is. And then if my intuition is correct, there's this panel floor right here. This should be one of the panel floors for the rear. It should be. Because it goes pretty deep. Actually, oh yeah, here's the screws for the fuel pump. So yeah, it's like right here.
So what I need to do is I need to drill a hole so I could actually enter from here through this subframe, because there's no way I'm going to do all these crazy loops. So I would like to have it on the other side, but it is what it is. So I'm going to have to drill a hole right there and then just... So that means these fuel lines needs to kind of like, I don't want them to like kind of like be like this, because this looks kind of bad. So you realistically, what you want to do is make a bracket like this, right around here. Seems like the vibe. And then you lose, then yeah, because this bracket will hold it like this, and then you could have it going up there. So I need to come up with a bracket. So I need to actually, this sucks. Okay, all right. So I need to figure something out real quick.